got some breaking, broken but arrowed news for you today, and that is that they're thinking about doing a physical tournament, a LAN tournament. So here you go. We're thinking of doing offline tournaments in the future, starting with a smaller event this year. But what do you think? Let us know in the survey, and then we go to the survey, and I press the wrong thing, I guess. Here's the survey. So they're thinking of doing it on December 9th, which is pretty soon, actually. It's in 2 months. And it's going to be in Milan, Italy, which is a nice place. And the other option is second half of January. So, 3 months' time instead of 2 months' time. It's going to be 3 versus 3, which is interesting given that the game only lets you play 5v5. The tournament's going to be 3 versus 3. So that's quite surprising given that you literally, like, if you go into the game, there's no other official game mode than 5v5. The quick match and everything will take you into 5v5. You can technically make your own lobby and host a 3v3, but who's playing that? So yeah, it's quite surprising. Do let me know what you guys think. If it works, it'd be really interesting. It's just right now, there's no way to spectate games or observe games the way all the tournaments are running right now. And there's not actually that many. Wano has more tournaments despite having 1/10 of the player base. The way they're doing it is they force one person on each team to stream the game on Discord, and then the caster will view that game. And they will talk over the other person's viewpoint while they're swinging around the map trying to control things. So it's not really an ideal situation. This may or may not imply that they would have an observer mode by then. But yeah, Broken Arrow is an interesting case study in what happens when a game's marketing is way, way better than the game itself. You end up in this situation where, you're at 40% reviews, 61% overall. This keeps going down to mostly negative because it's 39%, so it's just on that border there because lots of people were sold, a bill of goods. They were sold very well in the marketing, which I think has been Broken Arrow's greatest success is the marketing. And then they play the game and they're like, this doesn't really live up to the hype. And right now, about half of people who have reviewed the game regret their purchase. So, yeah, in terms of the actual important information, which we should probably read, 3 versus 3, the actual format, so either round robin, which is where you play every single other team in the tournament, or direct elimination, or a combination of the two, so it could be like group stage into whatever, will be decided based on the number of participants, okay? Prizes TBD, both for participants as well as special rewards for the members of the winning team as well as the runner-up team. So yeah, you might get a Broken Arrow t-shirt or something, I don't know, or it might be a cash prize, we'll see. And you either come with your own team, or we'll assign you to a team if you show up as an individual. So that's interesting. I don't know how many people... I suppose if you live in Italy, especially if you live in Milan, Italy, and you want to just, you're already there, or you're nearby, and you're a fan of the game, and you've got time off, right? So Northern Italy. I've got friends in Northern Italy. I don't know if they... I don't know if they like Broken Arrow. I don't think they do, but that would make sense. And obviously, so Americans, well, okay, whatever. America's a massive country, right? But yeah, if you're in the EU, you can literally just jump in a car from France and just drive into Italy. They don't really stop you. They might have somebody doing some checks or whatever, but you don't need a visa or anything like that. You just get in your car. You don't have to phone them up ahead of time. You don't have to arrange it. You could just drive across the border. Like, I've got friends who, when we do meetups in Europe, they will drive from Italy up to, through all these countries to where we're meeting up. So, and the other way around as well. So yeah, I guess for people who already live in Italy or in southern France or, whatever, they might be interested in it. I think Switzerland has the same rights as well. It's under a slightly different agreement. Anyway, it will be each participant's responsibility to take care of their own flight and hotel booking. We are going to provide you with computers, mouse, and keyboard, but you can bring your own mouse and keyboard if you want, or hardware hacks maybe. I doubt it, frankly. Food and drinks for the duration of the event and tournament after party are on us, and then you get to meet with the staff. So it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, if you're a Northern Italian, I'd be well up for that. I mean, not me personally. I think I'd be somewhat persona non grata if I showed up. Not that I've asked them, but yeah, I hope it goes well for them. It's just kind of strange because there's no observer mode and there's loads of problems with the servers and stuff. And I'm not sure that there is a LAN option. At least if it is, it'd be on a different build of the game. Like when I look here, I don't see a LAN option, right? You know, it might be because I know the Russians have their own matchmaking server, and then because the last tournament I tried to play, we couldn't get a game in 4 hours because our opponents were like this Russian team, and they were like, "Oh, we just can't connect," and then we just gave up and said, "Okay, you can win." I haven't been to another one since then, and the devs are mostly Russians. Flix is French, but yeah, most of them are Russians, I think. So I don't know if they'll be in Italy. I don't know how it works with you know, the visas and stuff are quite complicated because of the war and everything. But yeah, there you go, tournament. And it, you know, asks they're just looking for participants. So if loads of people say they want to come, then they'll probably organise it. December 9th is an interesting date. So that is a Tuesday. So it's not on the weekend, presumably because the marketing guys don't want to work on the weekend, right? And so, yeah, you'd have to take time off work. Who knows? I mean, it will be interesting, especially if it works. And it is great to see the game. You know, a lot of people think I want this game to fail. I don't. It's great to see the game get so much support. And it sort of hammers home the fact that the marketing for the game is actually incredible. It's just the actual development is somewhat lackluster. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.